All right, well, welcome to our 10 a.m. Collider coffee break, where we just take some time to connect with you and let you know what's been going on at Collider this week. So I'll send it over to Jamie to start us off.
And she's literally sending it over to me because we're like two rooms down. So this is the cool part of Collider. You can hang out and still be able to do these video podcasts. Um, One of the things, speaking of that, we were fortunate enough this week. We don't talk a lot about Collider co-working recently, but the Well Living Lab, which is our neighbors just down the street in the Biobusiness Building, actually rented out a portion of our space to run their conference, which was a massive conference that was held worldwide. And it really speaks to, our facilities and the fact that we have really, really good Wi-Fi that allowed them to hopefully have a successful conference. So it was a kind of put something new in my head. If people are looking for spaces to do video conferences and host these sessions and make sure there's rock solid Wi-Fi and in direct internet connections, we talk to me. I'd love to see how we could work together on that. Again, the thing, I think I've said this for a couple of weeks, that continues to be the sort of living document I'm working on is our Collider 18-month strategic plan. When writing anything, you've got to take a little bit of time to go through this stuff. And I've spent quite a bit of time focused on that. A lot of new concepts have sort of surfaced, which is I think, really exciting for Collider as well as the community. And I can't wait to present this to the board in a couple of weeks and start that more formalized strategic planning process. So looking forward to that. And then I just wanted to give a shout out to our E1 Collaborative. This is the regional network of now 16 organizations that are focused on supporting entrepreneurs. We just had a great call this morning about all the cool stuff that was going on, but really the most impactful thing that I got super excited about was the last 10 minutes where we all got to talk about what we were doing on behalf of entrepreneurs. But this initiative has been going for about a year. And the really cool thing is right now you're starting to see a lot of collaboration between these 16 partner organizations. So there were some amazing stories of being introduced to an entrepreneur and then passing that on to someone in our educational support groups who then connected them with resources, and then it was brought to someone else in the group and they further connected these entrepreneurs. So it really proves that this model of a network of networks does work in our community, in our region. So we're looking forward to continuing that work with E1. And with that, I'll send it back to Amanda.
All right, I have a couple things to really quickly run through today. First off, myself, Jamie, and Julio had a wonderful conversation Wednesday this week with Gabe Munoz, who is an entrepreneurial ecosystem builder in Kansas City with Forward Cities. And it really was an energizing conversation, sharing lessons he's learned working in community there in Kansas City and helping us to think about the Ecosystem Navigator program in a different way and really identify some ways we can get some strong wins fairly quickly with that program. So I know I was really energized. I think Julio was really energized, and Jamie as well. So if Gabe is listening, we greatly appreciate his time and insight. And it was wonderful to connect with another ecosystem builder who is experiencing similar things that we are. Wanted to quickly talk about Rochester Rising this week. So we aired episode 194, talking with Donna, Diane, and Marie of Sister Seekers, talking about Reiki, space clearing, drumming, and other holistic activities. So it was a very cool conversation. So check it out. And you can check it out on our YouTube channel as well. Did some new chaptering this week, so you can see if you like that. And also we wrapped up or talked about 1 million cups this week. So it came back to the community yesterday with a group called Stalking at Zombies. So if that doesn't intrigue you, I don't know what does, as well as for giving. So you can read that article on our website that aired yesterday. And also I have the opportunity next week to help co-lead the next WE Forum, Women Entrepreneurs Forum, with Christine Beach of the Kabara Institute. And we're going to be talking about support systems and business services that exist in the community, specifically for female entrepreneurs. So that'll be next Thursday, October 15th at 8 a.m., which is also the 1-year anniversary of Collider as a nonprofit. So a very exciting time. This will be an online event, and you do have to register through the Chamber's website, but it's free for everyone, and it will be recorded and posted in various places afterwards. So hopefully you can join me at 8 a.m. On that virtual platform. So I will send it over to Jamie for final thoughts.
So as I've been working on our strategic plan, I think with any organization, how you remain sustainable through the next few years is becoming, of course, an important thing that I have to consider as interim executive director. And we've always kind of not been so forward in talking about donating to Collider, but it's something that you'll hear a lot more in the next weeks and months about what's going on with donating to Collider and supporting our mission. So you're going to see some work we're doing with our partner for giving about ways you can donate. And I'm really excited to announce this Collider Champions project. So many podcasts and other charitable organizations have these goals of hitting a certain mark, and you become a supporter or champion of an organization. And I know a lot of you have reached out to me and said, I can't give, a lot of money, but I can give a little bit of money because I believe in your mission. So we finally created a platform to be able to do that through our partners at Forgiving. So basically the way it works is you set the cadence of how you want to give to Collider, and that magic mark that exists is $1,000. So we're not asking you for $1,000 all at once. If you have it, hey, we're happy to talk about that. But we think more realistically, recurring donations are really the wave of the future when it comes to individual giving to Collider. So you can give as much or as little as you want. But when you hit that magic $1,000 mark, and we'll do all the accounting and the work behind that, but once you hit that $1,000 mark, you're going to get a special reward from Collider, which is yet to be announced, but it's a really, really cool award and reward, as well as some other things that we're working on. So definitely please consider giving to Collider. We are a 501c3. It is tax deductible. And so we just want to again, reinforce that message that we can't function, we can't fulfill our mission to serve entrepreneurs without your support. So please, if you can, please give to the Collider Foundation. And with that, I will send it back to Amanda.
So thanks everybody for spending a little bit of your Friday with us. You all did a wonderful job last week liking this video. So I'll ask you to do that again, wherever you're tuning in, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We would really, really appreciate it if you liked this video. Make sure you're following us on your favorite platforms. And remember to tune in next Friday at 10 a.m. We live stream on Facebook and YouTube. So we'll see you next week.